was big.
Absolutely.
And we sold a lot of shoes, and it was hot. And I want to give out to the shout out to the kids for bringing this back.
Absolutely.
Because without the kids saying we want the retros back, we wouldn't be here today. Because I was kind of shocked when I was at the crib and I got a call from you and you said, yo, I want to bring them Shaq Attacks back. And I was like, what you talking about? I was like, you want the Reebok Shaq Attacks. So, shout out to the kids that's bringing the retros back. You guys actually know what you're talking about.
And shout out to you for being the first athlete to have a signature shoe at Reebok and to be back here in 2013 and starting a new chapter for a whole new generation. And but one thing that generation need to know is that don't mess with Shaq, because as you can look on the screen here, you're breaking backboards, different things like that.
Yeah, that's what I used. That's in 1992. I ain't doing that shit no more. But back then I was a monster. I used to pump these joints up 20, 30 times, and they were real comfortable. They were real hot. I just had it going in, and this was the time I had no championships, and everybody was saying, he's good, but he has no championships. So it's just like you saying that he's a good producer, but he ain't got no platinum plaques yet. So you're in the joint just, being hungry, just, putting out the monsters that you put out. So, I was just, just letting people know who the Shaq Attack was.
Absolutely. Now, how many times you think you pumped your shoe up in this particular game right here?
Oh, this game right here?
It's like you was taking the head off that guy.
No, I'm just telling him to get that weak shit out of here. So, that game right there, I remember that game, I had 38, 16, and 5 blocks. That's probably bullshit, but it's not. So I'll probably pump it up about 9, 10 times.
9, 10 each foot?
Yeah, each foot.
That's a lot of pumping right there. That's a lot of pumping. Now, is Dennis Rodman gonna ever forgive you for that picture right there?
Depends on if you like them nuts.
And I see you over there with Kemp. What was Kemp talking about right there? He was telling you,
No, we were in the same Reebok family. I think his joint was called the Kamikazes.
Yeah.
So, he was hot at the time, and I was selling the Shaq Gnosis, so I had to let him know that the Shaq Gnosis was a little hotter than the Kamikazes.
Stay in your place.
Yeah, stay in your place.
Man, so we go through all of that history to come back to 2013 with the big man himself, and we have the Shaq Attacks on the screen right now. How does it feel, having this back on the shelves? How does that feel as far as your legacy is concerned?
It feels pretty good. I want to give a shout out to my baby mama, Fabiola Baptiste. I'm just playing. I just read the name tag. Right there. It feels pretty good that they're bringing it back. I have 6 children, and one of my sons know about them, but the other ones really didn't know about them. But they're on Twitter, they're on Instagram with their friends. So the other day at the All-Star game, they all kind of hit me up and they're like, can you get me some of those first? And kind of brought like a little tear to mine, because even though I'm Shaq and I'm their dad, they're still on the other cats. So when they asked me to be the first one to get these at their school, it made me feel pretty good.
Now, I have this similar problem. When you do something new, people don't know how to accept it. So when Shaq came with the Shaq Gnosis, tell everybody what was the general response on the Shaq Gnosis.
Well, I've always been unorthodox. I've always liked to do stuff different. And a lot of times, like when I brought that shoe to the big time people upstairs, they didn't like it. But they always gave me the ability to create my own joint. So when I came out with that first, they really didn't like it, and they thought it wouldn't sell. But I was having such a good year, and all the retailers liked it, and it was just selling off the shelves. And they really liked the name. They said, "Well, how'd you come up with the name?" I was like, "Because if you look at that shit long enough, you're gonna get hypnotized." Let me show you. So you keep looking at it long enough.
Definitely get hypnotized.
No, seriously, because like one day I was looking, I was like, "What am I gonna name it?" And I got real dizzy. I was like, Shaq Gnosis. That's what I'm gonna name it. So first they didn't like it, but they picked up.
So now we have a lot of interesting tastemakers in the building. I'm gonna raise up one shoe and you tell me which one represents you, just so we can see what the room feel. How many people want these right here? How many people want these right here?
Thank you.
It's pretty decent. But this is funny because starting off that people didn't like that shoe. I remember people didn't like when I produced Jigga, and then that ended up being what it was. So, man, let's give a warm welcome to our brother Shaq for coming down here to Vegas, making this real. Shaq is back, Reebok's back. We already told y'all to look forward to authentic things, and I think bringing Shaq in is also giving the whole sneaker world more culture, something to build off of instead of just putting the shoe in front of your face, saying that this is a retro you should buy. We actually have the full story re-engaging. Shaq, we're going to do some cool campaigns. We got the man of the hour right here.
Yeah, like the moderator. So what we're going to do now is, before we do a